Hello BookTube, it's Lane Cooper here, and today I'm bringing you my TBR for the Cozyathon. Cozyathon was created by Sylvia over on her channel. I will leave a link to the announcement video as well as a kind of like cozy reading recommendations video collaboration Sylvia did with a bunch of other booktubers giving recommendations for their favorite cozy reads. So this readathon is taking place from October 1st through the 10th, and there are a bunch of associated challenges, both for what kind of books to read as well as activities to do during Cozyathon, like while you're reading. Now, I am a huge fan of fall. It's my favorite season, and October is one of my favorite months. So I am really excited for this readathon. I won't be participating in all of the challenges. However, I think I might try to vlog some of them. The only reading challenge, like book challenge, I won't be fulfilling is listening to an audiobook while you bake or while you work out. I don't like audiobooks, and I can't do them. I'm one of those people, I really struggle to take in stuff that I listen to. So if I listen to an audiobook, I will never take in more than maybe 75% of it, and that's if I'm giving it my full attention. And if I do another activity while trying to listen, I'll be lucky to maybe internalize 25% of what's being spoken to me. I can't do it. So I won't be doing that challenge, though there is a good chance I will be baking something while listening to music. I can do that. But irregardless, let's get into the books I want to read during this Cozyathon. So it's 10 days, and I have 4 books I want to read, which shouldn't be too big of a challenge. None of these books are especially large. So technically this is challenge 8, and that is read a book purely for escapism. For that I'm going to read Blameless, which is the 3rd book in Gail Carriger's Parasol Protectorate. If you follow me on Twitter or Goodreads, you'll know I was kind of debating whether or not to continue with this series while reading book 2. There are certain things Gail Carriger does that I really dislike, but then there are other things she does that are really great, and I'm really torn about the ending for book 2, whether or not I like it, because again, it has strong elements that I hate, but also such a good cliffhanger that I've decided to go ahead and read the 3rd book and call that this series' last chance to grip me. I don't know, because the thing that happened at the end of book 2, if you've read these books, you'll know what I'm talking about. It casts the love interest in such a bad light that the author's gonna have to work really hard to make me not completely despise him in book 3. So I'm gonna give her a go, see if she can win me back over to him or not. And yeah, purely escapism. And then challenge number 9 is to read a book with chocolate, the word chocolate, in the title. And so, I mean, this is a book I've wanted to read for a very long time, and how much more perfectly could it fit this challenge? I'm going to read Chocolat by Joanne. I absolutely love this movie. Admittedly, I fell in love with it many years before the Johnny Depp drama, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about rewatching it now. But regardless, and despite this cover, I love this movie so much. I love Vianne and her relationship with her daughter and her relationship with her mother, who is a character we obviously never see, and the magical realism elements, the women helping women elements, the conflict between sensuality and enforced deprivation, and humanism versus religion. Just so many fantastic themes. So when I saw this challenge, I was like, you know what, that's a sign to finally pick up this book and read it. Also, it's not too long. It's nice little, barely 300 pages, so I think it'll be good for a readathon. Challenge 10 is to read a book with an autumnal cover, and I had a few options for this. I probably should have gone with The Night Circus. That was kind of like my initial thought, but I decided to go with Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. This is on, I mentioned this book in like my 5-star TBR predictions. Alice Hoffman is coming out with a prequel set in the same world with the aunt characters from this book, I think. And again, this is a book that was made into a fabulous movie that I love and adore, and I watch every single October. It is like my quintessential October movie, and I've never read the book, but I really want to read the book, and so I decided to go ahead and call this my autumnal cover. You know, it's got, maybe I'm stretching things with that, but it's like a nice witchy cover, and like witches in October. I don't know. It works for me. And then challenge 11 is to reread an all-time favorite. And so I've been holding on to this book to do a reread of it for October because it's a very Halloween appropriate book, and that is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I haven't read this book in probably a little over a decade. When I read it, I really adored it, both the writing style and the kind of creepiness factor of it, but I haven't reread it, and so I don't entirely know how I would feel about it now, if it would still be as good as I remember, still resonate, still be as beautifully written as I remember. And so I've been wanting to reread it, and I really want to read The Historian, which is a contemporary novel kind of connected to the story of Dracula. So I want to reread this during this readathon so that I can pick up The Historian either closer to Halloween or possibly during November's Tome Topple. Like I said, there are a bunch of other challenges associated with it that I hope to kind of vlog. If you are at all interested in participating, check out those links down below. I highly encourage you to check it out. It sounds like it's going to be a really fun readathon. And Sylvia has put a lot of thought into making some really fun, like, reading activity challenges to encourage lots of good reading in the first half of October. I've also got a brand new candle I'll be burning while I'm reading. This is a corked candle. So the candle base is a recycled wine bottle, and then this is Merlot. So the candle is supposed to be Merlot scented, and it definitely does have some sense of Merlot and like kind of grapey berry. So I'm really excited to crack out this candle at the beginning of October and kind of kick off the whole season. So thanks for watching my TBR. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if you're going to be participating in Cozyathon. And if you enjoy any of my discussion videos or reviews or just listening to me ramble about books, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.